Hi, this is Priyankesh. I hope you all are doing great. Welcome to the English Comprehension MCQ solution session. Okay, in this session we are going to discuss my strategy and what are the types of questions that IGIDR usually ask in the comprehension section. So let's get started. So before I begin, let me tell you something. In this paper, I have given five questions. Each question was of 2 marks, and the duration I have given to you 15 minutes. But ideally, you have to solve it in 10 minutes because for PhD students, there are 45 question and 90 minutes, and for MSc student, there are 35 questions in 90 minutes. So they have 10 to 15 minutes here, but for PhD students, you have to solve it. Try to solve it in 10 minutes because otherwise it will be slightly difficult for you. Okay. You may get five choices in your exam, but here I've given you four choices, out of which only one is correct. I've set the penalty level as 1 by 2, but while you will get 1 by 4. Okay, let's move to the question set. Okay, so my strategy to solve this kind of a question is first I'll go through the questions. Okay, because sometimes it really helps to understand what this is all about. The first question, if I look at it, is asking about find the suitable title. Okay, so somewhere it is function of army, law, and the people's right, fear of law, citizen function. So combining all, I'm getting it could be about army, law, and citizen security, or it could be function about police. Okay, so this could be the possibility. Now moving to the next question, it is saying which of not employing. So it says law protects who respected law ensure people's religion, social security, and absolutely unconditionally. A criminal is deterred and from committing crimes. So again, this is about law and police. So the next question, according to writer, which of the following is not the responsibility of police? Again, so it is somewhere about police to protect the all the privilege. To check violent activities, to ensure peace, and to maintain peace during extraordinary circumstances. So again, this question is also about the security. Now let's move to the which of the following reflects the main thrust it is asking. It deals with the importance of army in maintaining law and order. Police is as superior to that of army. Okay, and again it is highlighting the discuss of role of army and police in different circumstances. Okay, now moving to next part, it is talking about responsibility. So this question is also about and if we will look at the answer, so it is also about police, army, and so somewhere down the line, the whole passage could be about law and order, police, role of police and army. Okay. Now, in the last question, it is asking about the last sentence of the passage employs Inspector General of Police sole authority in the matters of law and order. Every state maintenance of peace, public peace, in order to overall control of the responsible minister. A minister and responsible state assembly exercise direct authority in the matter pertaining to law and order. So, if you look at the last question, it is also talking about Inspector General of Police and its authority and ministerial authority. So, somewhere down the line, passage should be about law and order and role of army, police. Okay, now let's quickly read the passage. So, uh, I've gone through the passage. It is about the same thing which I was talking about. So let's look at the question. If you read all the passage, so there are four choices for the question number one. So it is asking about suitable title. So first option is the function of army. So here, if you look at in the first line, it says it is the function of army to maintain law and order in abnormal times. Okay, read this thing. But in normal times, there is another force that compels citizens to obey law and order to act with due regard to the rights of others. The force also protects the lives and the properties of law-abiding men. Law are made to secure personal safety and it's subject to prevent murder and crimes of violence. Okay, so it is comparing the function of army in abnormal times and function of police in normal times. So they're talking about if you move ahead, they are made to secure the property of the citizen against theft and damage to protect the rights of and communities and castes to carry out. Okay, so it is also talking about citizen security, but if we look at the title, look for the title, so it should be the function of police. Why I'm saying that? Let's look at the last line, because here it is also talking about police has is acting for maintaining law and order, and also it is comparing in the only description of army or the function of army is in the first line, but in all the rest of the lines it is talking about what? It is talking about the police. So for first option, D is the right option. Now, which of the following is not employed in the passage? So it says law protects those who respect it. So if you go by passage, so here you can see that uh, mm, people's safety, personal safety of its subject, and to prevent murder, crimes, or violence. Okay, the force also protects the life and properties of law abiding men. So this is true. Okay, now next is law ensures people's religious and social rights absolutely and unconditionally. So in this passage, if you read it, they are talking about protect the rights of communities, castes to carry out custom and ceremonies, so long they do not conflict with the rights of the other. Now, a good citizen of his own free will obey these laws. He takes care of that everything. Okay, so they are not basically talking about maintaining religious or social right. They are talking about other things. Okay, so this is not implying in the passive. And let's look at a criminal is deterred from committing crimes only for the fears of law. So this thing is mentioned. A bad citizen is only restrained from breaking rules by these laws by the fear of consequences of his action. So this is mentioned in the paragraph. Now let's move to the next choice. The force of law help to transform irresponsible citizen into responsible. This is also mentioned. Look at this line. And the necessary steps to compel the bad citizen to act as a good citizen are taken by this force. So this is also mentioned. So the only option we have is option B. Okay, now moving to the third question. According to the writer, which of the following is not the responsibility of police? Protect the privilege of all citizens. It is mentioned here. It is asking about not to check the violent activities of citizen. It is also mentioned to ensure peace among the citizen by safeguarding individual right. Now, this is a correct answer, option D, because in the first line, if you look at the first line, the function of army is to maintain law and order in abnormal times. That means extraordinary situation requires army to maintain law and order. Now, moving to the next question, which of the following reflects the main thrust of the passage? So, here, first option, it deals with the importance of army in maintaining law and order. No, it is talking about police. Okay, it highlights the role of police as a superior. No, they are not comparing, or they are not saying that police is superior or army is inferior. They are not highlighting this. It discusses the role of army and that of police in different circumstances. So yes, absolutely, this is the right answer. Now let's talk about the last point. It points out the responsibility of minister. They are talking about this point only in the last line. Okay, only in the last line. Okay, now let's move to the last question. The last sentence of the passage implies. Let's read the last sentence. So it is saying the supreme control of law and order in the state is in the hands of minister. Okay, keep this thing in mind. It is talking about minister who is responsible to the state assembly and acts through the inspector general of police. Minister is the responsible person who is acting through state assembly and the Inspector General of Police. Okay, now let's look at the choices. So we have Inspector General of Police is the sole authority. No, this is not the right answer. In every state, maintenance of public peace is under an overall control of the responsible minister. Yes, this is the true option. Now look at the next choice. So here it is saying that a minister in the responsible state assembly exercise directly authority direct authority in the matters of preparing law and order. A minister is acting acting through responsible state and assembly. Okay, not minister and state assembly. Okay, so remember this thing. And last thing is that Inspector General of Police is responsible to the State Assembly. No, he is not responsible. It is the minister. So only option B is the right option. So that's all from my side in this session. And if you are preparing for IGIDR 2021 exam, so you can join our Telegram channel for free resources. Okay, and you can also enroll in our IGIDR 2021 entrance exam classroom program. The link is provided in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe and share it with your friends. And please subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy.